Alright, it's Steve with Desert Dwellers, and for this episode we are going to be looking at the Caldwell Fieldpod. Now this is just a little tripod rifle rest thing, and fairly simplistic, but it works really well. So it comes with this little strap that you can hook up, take off. Now I normally just leave this one on. Now for the tripod base, I'm going to swing it out, and I got to loosen this up. Get it out. Now this one takes actually just a little bit longer than the chair pod, the Caldwell chair pod, to set up. But it's a lot lighter, so if you're going to pack farther in, you probably want to do something a little bit lighter. Then we got to get the legs out. Alright. Now we're going to get down here because it's short and I'm tall. Kind of the same thing with the chair pod. We loosen up the screws, back them up, pop them up into place, lock them back down. Same with this one. Again, it's this one's all aluminum with plastic. Not sure exactly how well built it is, but see how well the plastic holds up in time. But it still gives you pretty good movement. Now, to adjust this part here, I find that you got to loosen these up a little bit. And like the chair pod, pop your things up there. And you can slide that in and out for the length of your rifle. Or you can loosen this up and slide that back and forth for the balance of your rifle. Now this one, unlike the chair pod, because I'm so big and you're kind of stuck in the chair, I can put this here in the middle. Put these on a little tight. Actually, I'm going to go up a little bit more. We still got that 30 round. Actually, we're going to put a 20 rounder into the AR. All the sizing are the same. I just prefer the 20s. Again, my AR-15 with the suppressor. So this is kind of like my heaviest of the rifles. And as you see, it's kind of heavy and wants to nosedive. And you can lock it down. But at this point, I think I'd rather just slide it back. Again, you got to kind of have these loose. And you know, with your own rifles, you're going to know where you're going to be shooting at. Better take that out. They do recommend not adjusting it while the rifle's in it, which you can obviously see. I'm going to slide that forward. Tighten these back down. Now, of course, you know, I'm going this way because on this particular AR-15, that suppressor, that big heavy steel suppressor, stainless steel suppressor, adds a lot of weight to the front. So we're going to loosen this up, and now you can see it's still a little nose heavy, but not bad. So you just kind of snug that up. Now this, of course, you can sit, be on your knees, adjust the legs to however you want. Now it kind of gives you a little less room of swing compared to the chair pod, but you're here on one central pivot point, whereas the chair pod you have 3 pivot points. So, but the weight difference is much better. This is probably well within 5 pounds. I haven't weighed it, but as you can see, it holds the AR, and this is my heavy one, pretty good. Now, because I am 6'3" and 240 pounds currently, I am not going to be on my knees or even on my butt to be using this. Now I picked this up a couple months ago at Sportsman's Warehouse here in Reno. It is made by Mako Outdoors. And basically it's just a little shooting chair. And as you see, it pops up fairly easy. And it too, much like the chair pod, has a 360-degree swivel. And it's camouflage. So for me, especially if I was going to sit there for more than about 5 minutes, I'm going to have to get into a chair. My knees went out many years ago. And now you have a chair that you can swivel a little bit. You got the rifle rest that you can move a little bit. So it gives you a pretty decent setup. Not really that expensive. This was, they run about $80, $90 off Amazon. I got it on sale for like 60 plus, oh, about 65 altogether. The chair I got for 40. This would allow you, if you wanted to go right or left-handed, which I'm a right-handed shooter, but I can shoot left-handed to a point. I'm nowhere near as fast, but I can shoot left-handed. And but it does hold the rifle right there. With the shooting sticks that I was using, I usually use a tripod, or excuse me, bipod on the front, so I could just set my rifle on the ground next to me, so I can use binoculars and look around. This allows you to basically keep your rifle at a much better ready position. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you any comments or questions, let me know, and I'll try to answer them for you. Thanks a lot. Bye.